Hi, this is Cameron from the Droid Guy and Niblets.com. Today I'm unboxing the Verizon HTC Rezound. It's an all black box, very nondescript. It's almost impossible to see the writing on the sides. Here you go, Rezound with Beats audio. Really difficult to see this. It's a big package as well. It's probably twice the size of my Thunderbolt packaging. Let's see, HTC, Verizon, LTE certified. These are all on the package itself. If you notice, it is really quite large. Here's my Thunderbolt and a Sensation. Both of them together. It's a very large box. Let's see. Opening it. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful packaging. Look at the Beats headphones and that nice phone. So inside the box we have the charger, the plug, Sound Really Matters, Beats by Dre, Monster. What's this? iBeats? We're not using an iOS device. You open it up and there's different tips for the earbuds. Hopefully you can find a set that'll work for you. And this is a nice solid case. This is just the typical packaging that comes with it. You know, how to master your device. What else is there? Frequencies, product safety, master your device, important consumer information, you know, the typical stuff they have to add. Here I'm trying to take out the headphones. You'll see very nicely packaged, a little piece of tape there. To take out the headphones, there's two little slots. They're very tight, but it's very well packaged. Prior to this, I had tried taking out the phone from the box and I struggled, and even here it's rather difficult. It's very tightly put in there. You've got that, and then once you remove the phone, you've got the battery behind it, and the battery is almost as difficult to remove as the phone itself was. Looking at the phone, you'll see that it's got wonderful red highlights throughout. There's the 2 megapixel front-facing camera with the beautiful red speaker grille, and then the red accents on the buttons, and then on the left side you'll notice there's an MHL/micro USB plug, and that's a proprietary plug. Kind of frustrating. It's very similar to the plug on the flyer, if not identical. On the top you've got your power button and 3.5mm headphone jack. If you flip it over onto the right side, there's the volume rocker, and then just looking at it, it's a very attractive design. Turning it on, we'll go through the boot process. This phone comes with a 4.3-inch Super LCD display, and it's 1280 by 720p, so it's considered a high-def screen. It also has 342 pixels per inch, or pixel density, which exceeds even the Retina screen from the iPhone. Boot times seem to be relatively quick. I'm obviously not going to go through all of the setup issues. A, because I don't have network, and B, you don't need to know my passwords and all that. So I've completed my activation of the SIM card, and now I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. This is running Sense 3.5, which is the most recent version of Sense. It's very fast. It scrolls very, very easily. Go into the settings, go down to About Phone, Hardware. You can see 4.3-inch 720p display, 1 gig of memory, 1.5 gigahertz dual core, Scorpion processor, AVGN or BGN Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 3.0. Software is 2.3.4 with Sense 3.5. Nothing you really haven't seen. Going through, looking at bloat, there really isn't a huge amount of bloat on this phone. You've got all your VCast apps as you always do with Verizon, VZ Navigator. It's not nearly as loaded up as as some of the devices I've gotten have been. Verizon basically loaded Backup Assistant, Blockbuster, Hot Pursuit, Amazon, VCast, My Verizon Mobile, NFL, Let's Golf, Slacker, Video Surf, Voicemail, and Navigator. So it's really not that many. It's 14, and 3 or 4 of these actually do serve a purpose. We're about to get to my favorite aspect of Sense, which is the lock screen. This alone is the only reason that I run Sense ROMs on the Sensation. You've got your personalization settings, all your different widgets. There's always a ton of widgets on the screen when you get an HTC device with Sense. We've got People, Watch, Calendar. Turning this around, you'll see it's not real thick. It's got a very nice texture and feel on the rear of the device. It also has the Beats logo, and then comparing it to the HTC Sensation, and I'm sorry, this is a terrible angle. It's slightly wider or slightly deeper than the Sensation, although they both feel about the same in weight. Sensation might feel slightly heavier. And then here I have the Radar 4G. Radar 4G only has a 3.8 screen, and it's almost all aluminum. It's an incredible design. You'll see these two are almost on par for depth. And then my pregnant Thunderbolt, the only way that I can make it through an entire day, if that. So quickly we look at the Thunderbolt, which had a 480 by 800 resolution. Then the Sensation 4G, which came with a 540 by 960. And then finally the Rezound, which is a 720 by 1280. Very nice screen. It's got incredibly high pixel density. Side by side, you cannot tell quite like you could with some of the other devices I've had in the past with a 480 by 800 resolution. But they look quite nice.